This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber.
I like Panic at the Disco. I like how we started the band. I like that it was this freedom to do whatever, you know. And I've always been behind it, you know. So even when we've lost members, they wanted to leave and do something different. I never wanted to because I always felt free in this band. It was something that I've always wanted to do. I don't know if I wouldn't rule it out doing something solo, but you know, I really like doing what I do. I mean, it's evolved over time, though. You know, it started as a four-piece, and now at this point, I'm doing most of everything with the songwriting and the producing, and I like that. I like being able to just evolve as a songwriter and a producer, and I hope that that continues. You know, that's definitely something I want to work towards. You know, getting better and better at that. So yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess.
If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go.
I'm definitely not hardcore, like buy my stuff. You know, because before I had a steady job, like I was broke and I didn't have any money to buy anything, so I would illegally download stuff. I have no problem with people illegally downloading stuff. The way that I do it now, though, and have done it for the last decade or so, is like if I like an album after downloading like 4 songs for free, then I will buy the record.
This is gospel for the vagabonds, ne'er-do-wells and insufferable bastards, confessing their apostasies, led away by imperfect imposters.
If you love me, please download. That's great. I don't consider myself to be a dark person, so being able to play that character is always fun. I love playing characters. So, when I talked to Jordan Bahat, the director, the only thing I told him was, I want a shiny jacket, we need that car from Fear and Loathing, and I want to do a narrative. Like, I want to tell a story, not just crazy images. I want to tell a story. And then he came up with the concept. We had it, and I was like, what should the ending be, though? Like, we need a kicker, we need something crazy. And like 5 minutes later, he's like, we'll do this. My wife is amazing. She knows, she's one of the few people in my life I'm completely honest with. Like, I've told her everything about my past. She knows me inside and out. There's no secrets at all. So, she understands, like, the stories and stuff. She can actually corroborate some of the stories and be like, yeah, no, that one's true. She's a witness to, like, a lot of the history that I've told her about from, like, 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, being married, I think I'm able to free myself up to talk about that stuff because I'm not in that same world. I'm in a different mindset. I'm able to kind of be nostalgic in a way, but just in retrospect, I can have a better sense of judgment about what I was going through from a different perspective, from this new point of view. I'm a little bit older, and I'm not doing the same things I was, so it's I think better to get that off my chest because some stuff you can tell people, but to be able to just be totally honest on a record, I think is cathartic.
You put a sour little flavor in my night now. You move in circles, hoping no one's gonna find out. But we're so lucky, kiss the ring and let them bow down. Looking for the time of your life.
Me and my wife have lived together for 5 years now, and we've been married for almost 6 months now. And it's great. I mean, the only thing that's different, because we've lived together for so long, the only thing that's different is saying husband and wife, which I totally am into. I'm just a romantic, so it's totally cool. I have Googled myself. Not recently, though. I think the last time I did was maybe a year. I don't know, maybe it's like right before the wedding. It's always fun. I like, I guess there are some funny things. I think the first time I did was on our first record because I realized that was a thing. I was like, oh, I can Google myself and there's actually pictures of stuff. The funniest thing to me was there's these things called fan fiction, which fans will write like these borderline, not even borderline, just straight up creepy stories. And I read a couple of them and I was like, this is how you're spending your free time. This is so weird. You have to realize it's weird. You know, it's very strange. But, I mean, you know, freedom of speech, it's a beautiful thing, I guess. I tweet from my own account. I tweet from our band account. I'm really a fan of Vine lately. Like, Vine is great. It's kind of perfect for me. You know, I think a lot of people, too, in the younger generation where the attention span's a little, you know, all over the place, where it's like 6 seconds, loop it, okay, I'm good, next one, you know? And it's kind of just all over the place and spontaneous and sporadic and like, I don't know, I really like it. It's fun for comedy. It's another way of just venting creatively, I guess. I don't know, I have always had this nervous energy where I'm always constantly moving. Like even now I'm just tapping my foot against the chair. So I'm always moving. It's always nice to find ways of expending my energy. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to figure out ways of getting better. I think as time went on, I taught myself new tricks of like saving my voice, or like a new way to sing so that I didn't blow my voice out, or like new ways of screaming so that it didn't totally, you know, kill it. But yeah, there's things that I learned. I did music or vocal lessons for like 3 months, and I kept asking him, the teacher, I was like, tell me how to sing. Like, how can I sing? He's like, you just sing. Like, he never really taught me. He's like, but these will save your voice. You know, he taught me a couple things. So there's like lip buzz, you know, things like that. There's little weird things that you can do, but for the most part, it's still tiring. Like after a show, I lay on the ground. I'm just like tired. It's like I need to shower. I'm so sleepy.
Don't try to sleep through the end of the world. Don't bury me alive, 'cause I won't give up without a fight.